This video is on Logos' experience using citizen-based surveys for monitoring its results. Such surveys are a key tool for measuring outcomes in local governance projects.
Logos works with 9 municipalities in southeastern Kosovo and with the Ministry of Local Government and the Association. We support municipalities, we build their capacities, and we strengthen the decentralization process here in Kosovo. We work in the field of spatial planning, financial management, municipal services, and we have a quite substantial grant scheme for capital investments. And in all these themes, we put a lot of emphasis on the transversal themes: gender, but most of all social inclusion, and we interpret that as citizen participation. We measure our results with a monitoring system that starts with setting targets. We did that at the beginning of the phase with the partner municipalities together, and each year we gather information where we measure how well did we achieve the target already. We have several sources for that. We use our own reports, consultant reports, but very important, we also use a company that does surveys in those 9 municipalities, surveys how the citizens have perceived the change of their municipality. For that we want to know 3 things, 3 main things. There's a number of questions, but 3 things we really care about, which is how satisfied are you with the performance of your municipality? How satisfied are you with the financial management of your municipality? And how satisfied are you, citizen, with the inclusion in the decision-making process?
UGO Consulting has been working with Logos since 2009. The working methodology developed then has been repeated every year in order to allow us to compare the results and changes. The working methodology envisions interviews with 1,250 citizens from 10 different municipalities, with one municipality being a control group. The sample size in each municipality varies from its size, from 90 interviews to 130 interviews per municipality, and it ensures there is a good representation of gender balance, ethnic composition, as well as settlements between rural and urban. The survey itself measures the citizens' satisfaction with local governance services and competencies. Services being budget planning, for example, or waste management. The results from the survey are presented in percentages, and it allows us for an analysis in different subcategories, such as between men and women, different ethnicity, and other parameters that are important to analyze. But of course there is one issue, measuring the direct attribution of Logos project into the satisfaction level of citizens for these services. Hence we have taken steps to investigate further this issue. First, by introducing follow-up questions for different issues in the survey. Second, as mentioned before, we have one control group. We have one municipality identified as a control group that has similar demographic attributions, and it allows us to compare the results. And finally, in the last phase of the project, we have organized a post-survey focus groups with male and female, as well as Kosovo Albanian, Kosovo Serb populations that have already participated in the survey. The aim of the survey is first to confront the participants in the survey with the results and different trends that we have established in the survey. Secondly, to see what key services and competences are necessary to them. And finally, to investigate further the direct impact of Logos project into the satisfaction level. And this has been quite a successful practice, because it has given us many results that attribute directly to the contribution of Logos projects. For example, there is a direct correlation between the establishment of one-stop shops and increase of satisfaction with administrative services offered by municipalities. Another example would be that organizing public meetings has directly impacted in a positive way with satisfaction with participation of citizens in the decision-making process in municipalities.
Logos learned some important lessons. First, Through the surveys, the perspectives of the beneficiaries can be integrated into the assessment of the results of a project. The surveys increase the project's understanding of how citizens perceive and value change at the municipal level. The possibility to disaggregate data, which is particularly important in Kosovo due to the issue of minorities, is a key strength of the tool. Second, citizen-based surveys can serve multiple purposes: monitoring and reporting progress, planning future activities, and promoting dialogue with and among partners. However, experience has shown that promoting dialogue requires additional mechanisms and support from a project. Third, context matters. For example, the use of random samples implies that the project contribution is large enough to affect all citizens. Citizens need to feel free to express their opinion and need to have an informed opinion. The survey should not be applied in rapidly changing environments, as citizens' opinions are affected by many factors and attribution can become a problem. Also, additional mechanisms have to be defined to analyze the data of a survey in order to understand the contribution of a project to change. For this purpose, Logos introduced ex post focus group discussions. Finally, citizens improve their understanding of municipal competencies, policies, and principles of good local governance when they go through a questionnaire in the context of citizen-based surveys. At the same time, survey exercises give municipal authorities the chance to improve their accountability towards citizens.